already be aware of the flame triangle, a visual device used to indicate the three things required for a flame: fuel, an oxidant, and thermal energy. The fuel for fireballs, such as those found in dust explosion, are combustible particulates in the air. If the concentration of dust is below a certain threshold, one particle will be unable to catch another, whereas if the fuel-to-air ratio increases above a certain threshold, there will not be enough oxidant to allow a burn. While normal atmospheric oxygen levels are sufficient for a fireball, high oxygen environments are particularly dangerous. All other conditions primed, any little thing could set off a fireball. Combustion is a category of a reaction in which a substance rapidly reacts with oxygen. The oxygen in this scenario is referred to as an oxidizer, whereas the substance is referred to as fuel. An initial amount of thermal energy is required for this reaction to take place. A greater amount of thermal energy is produced in this reaction, and so we call it exothermic, from the Greek without. The other type of reaction is endothermic, from the Greek within, in which a greater amount of energy is drawn in than released. The substance reduced in this reaction is called exhaust. A chain reaction can occur when the thermal energy released from the reaction causes the same reaction in a nearby fuel. This is how a fireball expands.
Alright, so here we're going to be simulating a dust explosion. A fireball can be produced through various ways. The powder can be anything from sawdust to flour, powdered sugar. In this particular scenario, we're using cornstarch. Now, it can also be ignited various ways: electrical discharge, a spark, or in this case, an open flame produced by a torch.
What we got here to produce our fireball is a PVC pipe connected to a air compressor, which is pushing the starch, which will be placed in the PVC elbow, which we duct tape to the pipe and is screwed onto this stump that we got here, and it will be pushed through, up into the air, through the fire, and make a dust explosion, like the granite side explosion.
Alright, let's give an example.
Yes.
So, fill up cornstarch into the PVC elbow.
All the way full. Yep. Now,
Stand at a distance. And then we do this. And it winds in our direction this time.
yeah. Alright. These are a lot easier to see at night or when it's dark or if there's more.
Don't worry, we already recorded some shots for night.
Yes.